Schmo with the pro. He's 9-1, 6 KOs. El Gallo de Dorado, the problem child, the global superstar, Jake Paul in the flesh. Just finished up the press conference here in Dallas, Texas. How we doing?
Man, I couldn't be doing better. Down low better. I see you got the mic on one of the sides here. Shout out to Better. Shout out to Texas, man. I love that they brought the energy, they brought the villain side out of me, and I love getting into that mode, so just feeling good, man. And I think I'm in Mike's head, to be honest.
Not one, but 2 press conferences with the legend, Iron Mike Tyson. You said you're in his head. What are you sensing out of the man?
Man, he just didn't want to keep eye contact with me. He was getting mad and flustered on stage, and I can just tell.
How has the preparation changed for you? This isn't 3-minute rounds you're preparing for. This is 2-minute rounds. He called the shots. Why is this different for you, and what have you been doing differently?
It's more of a sprint, so more action in a shorter amount of time. So we just got to be ready to go full speed for all 2 minutes.
Well, this is going to be his first time fighting a real fight since 2005. You really think we're going to get the dog out of Iron Mike Tyson? You're bringing it out of him?
I mean, not really, you know.
And I respect Mike. He's a legend. But it's time. It's my time now. There's a reason why I have the same birthday as Customato. Because I'm going to teach you how to fucking box, Mike. Folks, that's the main event.
I can't even get mad at this guy. Everybody know this guy talking out of the bag.
Like, I'm not too worried about it. He doesn't have anything to be able to stop me. And at the end of the day, he can do whatever he wants, but I'm just going to be the better boxer on that night. But I promise, Mike, you need to go to that dark place to be able to even have a chance with me.
For everyone saying that his best opportunity is to get you early before he gasses out, you think that he could last a long time with you? He can go into the later rounds, rounds 6, 7, and 8, if it has to be that way?
I don't think he can. I'd be surprised if he even makes it out of 2 rounds.
You'd be surprised if he makes it out of 2 rounds.
Indeed. I just have too much power, too much speed, and with my coaching staff the past year and a half, working with them every single day, I've become literally a new fighter that no one has even really been able to see because my last 2 fights were both first-round knockouts. So I really get to put on a show here.
How come you didn't answer the kid's question during the first press conference about the body count? Mike's at 44. You're at 6. What's it going to take for you to catch up to Iron Mike Tyson? Body counts.
He's at 44?
Yeah.
And I'm at 6?
Yeah, he's put 44 men on the canvas. You've only put 6.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, I need a lot more fights to catch up to him. Mike's got a higher body count. Respect.
What's it going to take to catch up to that?
Man, lots of pounding.
Lots of pounding.
Indeed.
You got Darren Till on this fight card against Julio César Chávez Jr. What does either man have to prove to be your next opponent?
Man, they just got to make a statement, a KO, win the crowd over, and do so good that I see their skill.
Down low better.
Exactly, and I am impressed by them and want to make a big fight with them happen.
For everyone who has not downloaded Better and needs to download Better, when we look at the statistics, you're going to put this man over, under, in 3 rounds, 3.5 rounds. What's the line going to be?
I would say under.
Download Better. Use the promo code Schmo. It's going to be under 3.5 rounds if that's the line.
Let's go. Yeah, you already know. I don't know, man. I'm gonna finish him early.
Going to finish him early.
Yeah.
We just saw on BS with Jake Paul. We saw you have Ryan Garcia. We had the FaceTime with Suga Sean O'Malley. What do you think it's going to take to see those 2 tango? Are we ever going to see those 2 dance inside the ring or cage?
I think it could happen. I mean, I think it's just the UFC allowing Sean to be able to do that. But if Ryan really wants to go into MMA, I think Dana White should make that fight happen.
And when are we going to see you inside the smart cage of the PFL? You've been teasing this.
As soon as someone's ready to sign the contract, that's a formidable name, and that will make it interesting for me to actually step away from boxing where I'm making a lot more money and to step into the smart cage and go into MMA and risk it all.
What kind of uncle is Jake Paul going to be pretty soon here?
I'm going to be a drunk uncle, turned up to the max.
Turned up to the max. Great influence.
Indeed. Probably not, but hey, that's what. Maybe this one's going to be the problem child. I don't know.
We're going to have the biggest gate in combat sports in the Texas history, setting records every single time you go out there and compete. Have you pinched yourself yet? Does it feel real?
It's very surreal to break the record on the first day of tickets going live. But at the end of the day, this is what I wanted to do. This is what I manifested. And me and Mike is the biggest fight of the 21st century. And I'm just going to put on a show and show the fans why I deserve this spot in boxing.
How do you top a Mike Tyson in terms of name recognition in the sport of boxing? Would the biggest next name be a Canelo Alvarez?
Most likely, yeah. And look, it may never happen. This may be the biggest fight of my career. It most certainly is the biggest fight of Mike Tyson's career, which is wild because he's had many, many, many big fights. But somehow, years and years later, him versus me is his biggest fight, and it may be my biggest fight ever.
You're obviously beefy right now. What's the diet consist of?
Just had some Doghouse, my new favorite restaurant. We just got it delivered and just chowing down. Like Mike Tyson said, I'm fat.
I don't know he's in his prime. He's fat. He should be lean and mean. He's fat and funky. I saw him with his shirt off the other day. He's fat.
But the fat's going to turn into muscle, and I'm going to take him out.
And you're confident when he touches you, whether it's the body or the head, it's not going to do anything for you.
I look at fat as armor. I mean, look at Tyson Fury. Lots of armor. It's going to be tough for Usyk.
So the new nickname going to be Titanium Jake because he's Iron Mike?
Indeed. I think I have to change it. El Gallo, Problem Child, Titanium, all of the above. Big Diesel, you name it.
There it is. Can we get a final message for all the Jake Paul fans out there worldwide?
Hey, look, you know, just look.
Just look and don't blink.
If you want to blink, you could blink because your eyes will probably get really dry. So you could maybe blink, probably blink because blinking is important for humans.
There it is. He's the pro. I'm the schmo. Texas Live. It all goes down on Netflix, making history. July 20th. Download better. We're out.